is no longer a sad journey that was done on purpose. Believe the words I say, here is the truth. Let's just pray it never happens to you. You knock on the door, you freeze in peril. You look around and there's nothing available. Panic, you scream, you run in circles. You knock on the door over. You look outside, the car's on the road. The police on the yard waiting in limbo. Your life is changing so fast, looking out the window. In just a moment and things will turn back. Prepare for the next part, it's real sad. Like McDonald's now, they say hello sir, we need your dollar. I tell them no, they say you wanna give her to us now. I tell them no way, go away, never come back. They answer with force and pin you down. They search all the rooms and look around. They find your baby girl. They tell me we got her. Now your family is torn apart, pleading your innocence from the start. Nobody listens, nobody cares. All you're left with is empty stairs. The house is empty, no love to be felt. They grabbed your baby, it's a feeling you never felt. You fight so hard to have her return. All they do is torture you, are feeling like burn. You do what they say, answer the question. They just keep telling you that you need lessons. You're not worthy of being a father. We don't want you to see your daughter. We don't know what you have done, but we'll say you're guilty, this has begun. We're not taking your heart, your soul. You'll be alone now as you grow old. You are going away and die, no one will be there to cry. All by yourself, you can't do a thing. No one wants you around, no one believes. You did nothing wrong, you gave your best fight. There was nothing you could do. I'll always remember.
That's what I got. What's up, Tiff?
You took my heart out for nothing.
I don't like that light right there.
For what was done. No one
Ah,
listened,
do I look all right to you? Besides the looking like the dude from the Babes in Toyland?
You look fine. What is the problem?
I have a lot of problems right now.
Yeah, join the club.
Right. Right. You know, like, look at me. Woe is me here. We got to stop with that stuff. So, what's
Is that
going
a
on?
new song?
No. Is it still playing?
Yeah.
Well, let's check that out. No, I have that. I had that one done. I have. I don't know why I don't have ours on here. Our tune is not on here. But I have this one here. This one's pretty cool here. Check this one out. Remember this one?
Have to hear it.
The stories of our families once told by the ones on front of the fire growing old, sharing light on the greatness they created.
Oh, here we go.
Everyone listening to every word, no hesitation. The pride you learned of the name you had, it taught you that you were something, never feel bad. You knew that.
Yeah, this is a good one. So I had like a bunch of these. You know, I made a bunch of these. I mean, at one point we were gonna have an album, remember?
Yeah.
We talked about that? Or I talked to it, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm trying to just flip our picture here.
Of the children they have gotten paid. These children don't know where they begin.
Anyway, there we go. Anyway, that's that. What a damn mess tonight is. I'm supposed to be on internet right now.
What happened?
I went. Well, Sit back for this story. So I go tell them they don't work. Get rid of that. So I go to the internet place. And I come up with $400 in cash, so I can go play for my frauded internet that they took my payment reversed. And then while I was there, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna get some new phones while I'm here. So because they have a thing going on, right? So I get the new Galaxy S24 Plus or whatever it is for my wife and I. So I'll do something nice for her, and I get to the thing that like the questions that they have for you, like what is your car that you're driving right now? What's your college? Like all those secret questions that they have, and they told me I was wrong, so they couldn't verify my identity. So then the guy says, "Well, we're gonna have to ship the phones to you." I'm like, "You're gonna have to ship the phones to me where my house is 2 miles down the street. The phone's right here. You have it right here in front of me. It's right here. We have the phone right now between us. We don't need to ship anything." Charges me $110 to ship me the freaking phones because it's sales tax now because it went into the state of Maine. And I don't get the phone for 2 days.
Oh my God.
So then I come home all excited to be back on using a regular, my version of things. Everybody else is used to the phones and everything, but not me. I have 60-inch monitors in here. So I'm all excited, and boom, guess what? Since 4 o'clock this afternoon, I've been trying to make this son of a bitch work, and I can't do nothing. Won't work. I've been on the phone with the Xfinity assistant. He's like, "Well, it's all set on my end." Well, it's not on mine. I have 4 computers that are saying, "Nope, doesn't work." So there's a problem. And then my cats fell out of the ceiling. Other than that, how's your day, Tiff?
Cold.
Yeah, it's nasty out, huh?
Yeah, right now we're having a wintry mix outside. Sleet, freezing rain, and snow.
Hey.
You froze. Are you there?
Hey, does CPS have any sort of rules or regulations about the cold as far as like them visiting you and like coming to your house and bother? What?
You froze.
Froze? Yeah, I'm right here. Do you see me? Here? Tiff.
Yeah, I heard a
Can
little
you hear
bit.
me at least?
Something about CPS in the cold.
There. Here I am. Am I back?
Yeah, you're
Am I
back.
here? Okay. Holy smokes.
Yes.
I'm going to have a
Okay.
stroke.
So what is it?
Do they have any rules or regulations that they can't bother you and like, don't even tell me I'm stuck again?
No, you're not stuck.
Okay, good. Do they have any rules and regulations like they can't bother you during certain times of the year? Like if it's cold out or any of that stuff?
They're just like the postman. Rain, sleet, snow, or it doesn't matter.
Yeah. All right. That's a hell of a time, when people are dealing with these first weathers like this, for them to come rolling around and try to screw with people while they're just trying to find winter jackets and hats and mittens from last year.
Yeah.
These are those unfair advantages that they freaking pull under. You know what I mean?
Well, everything they do is underhanded and unfair.
Oh, of course. We're all gonna. It's set up for us to lose, obviously. And I can't enforce enough people. If they have you switched from reunification to TPR, do a FOIA and get that information and find out if they're still getting Title IV funding. They are not allowed to have Title IV funding if they have you into TPR mode. So make sure you get a FOIA on your guys' case. Find out, because send that in. Get these. It's not going to get you your kids back, but it's sure as hell going to put a shot across their bow, knowing that you know what you're looking at, and you're going to contact people for some fraud. Because that's exactly what it is.
Well, hopefully all that's going to change.
So make sure you do that, even if it's cold out.
So I'm going to call you early tomorrow
Yeah.
because the senator is coming on tomorrow.
It's already Thursday?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday.
I really thought today was Tuesday. Holy smokes. Okay. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, man, we got 2 more days till the senator comes. I almost just said that too. I'm almost like, we got senator coming in 2 days.
Oh, you are so funny.
I know. I wish I was kidding. But yeah, that's great. I'm excited for tomorrow, and I will make sure I have my best. I'm going to wear a suit.
Okay.
I'm going to put a suit on. Black, blue, or gray?
Well, he's a Republican, so.
Yeah, I guess I better wear the whatever one I want, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll wear the blue one with a red tie.
Okay. I'm not getting dressed up. I might wear my Trump hat, but.
I was just going to say, you're going to put your fancy hat on.
Yeah. But
Right.
if I do that, then my sister will be like, Tiffany, what happened to your queen hat?
Oh yeah, don't do that, and then I'll take up half the show. Hey, we should have some of our guests write up some questions tomorrow and make sure that they email them to us or something, and have them we can ask. Here we go.
Yeah.
For them.
He's coming on tomorrow.
Obviously within taste and reason and all of that stuff. That's only if you.
Nobody but us on tomorrow night.
No, just us.
Nobody but me and you.
Yes, Tiffany and I. Only 2. Tiffany and I. Tiff and the Punisher will be here tomorrow night. That's it. Tiff and the Punisher.
Yeah.
Right.
With Senator Buxton and his wife.
I've never talked to a senator before.
Really?
It's my first Senate meeting. I hope I don't choke.
You'll be fine. He's just a normal dude, man. I mean,
He's a senator. He has enough people. Listen, he has enough people to vote for him to be into a place. That says something about someone.
And he nobody ran against him. His second term.
Because they were so scared of the guy. He's so powerful.
No, they're not scared of him because he really does do the right thing.
See what I'm saying? You mess with that guy. Like, get the hell out of his way. I'm glad we're on the right side of that today. Do you ever smoke CP?
Yes.
Do you ever ask
So does my sister.
some questions about this stuff?
Well, he more or less gets information from me, researches it, and then my sister will add stuff and she'll send me stuff. What?
Yeah. It's got to be tough, being there and, you want to just come relax and everybody wants something from you. And what about this? What about this? And you know about this? You bet you poor guy can probably never get a break.
Yeah. Well, we're probably going to his house, their house.
Full of suits.
He's a realtor too.
Oh no. The senator's house. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how he would have time just being a senator.
And before that, he taught school. He was a school teacher forever.
Oh my gosh. This guy does everything.
Yeah, and I think he's still what are them people? I think he still referees too for wrestling.
For football? Oh, he's a wrestling referee?
Wrestling.
Yeah, that. I know wrestling. I used to be a wrestler.
Yeah. So he's just a normal guy.
Maybe that's how I'll get into him. I'm going to start talking to him about some wrestling moves.
So I do give him a hard time sometimes. If I can't reach my sister, I'll call him. And I'm like, well, hey, Senator Buxton.
Yeah,
And he
leave it
just
to Tiffany to
laughs.
call the senator. Jesus Almighty! Oh man.
But he's a good guy. He really is.
Yeah, I'm
And I'm
excited.
excited.
I'm gonna have to look up some laws in your state, and we'll have to do some research and see what I want to ask him too.
Well,
But
his state is Delaware.
I'm definitely gonna ask him about his college days of being a wrestler. Was he a wrestler in college?
I don't know. Did you hear what I said? His state is Delaware.
Yeah, I know. I've heard you say that before.
My
Just because I
state is
freeze and
Virginia.
just because I freeze and have a little pass out once in a while from my narcolepsy doesn't mean I don't listen.
What state do I live in?
You live in Virginia, also known as West Virginia.
No, it is not known as West Virginia.
And he is in Delaware. I mean, there must be a lot to do in Delaware. That's kind of like a state that almost wasn't, like he's got a lot to do there. He's busy. He's right there next to Washington. They're like people fight over Delaware stuff all the time.
Wow. Well, his dad was the governor.
Oh, whoa. So he's got history.
His dad is the one that built and owned Delaware Downs.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when I say me and my sister are night and day, she's married to the Buxtons. And then there's me.
Listen, I have the same thing. My brother is a full bird colonel in the Army National Guard. He runs Togus VA Hospital. He is the flight surgeon for the state of Maine Army National Guard. So he runs, yeah. And then there's me. So you see, I understand, Tiff. He has many, many fine leather-bound books in his house, and his house is very large.
Yep.
Yep.
He
does not even have poles in his basement.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's the real kind of fancy. So I get it. Well, it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad being the odd one out.
I couldn't live her life. No. They go to too many functions for me.
Yeah, you'd have to be an alcoholic.
Well, they're not alcoholics, but I can't deal with a lot of people like that.
Huh? Yeah, I mean, they always have to go out and have a champagne or two every night.
Well, no, they don't do that.
Probably a nice wine.
Well, yeah, my sister and wine. Yeah.
Yeah, wine's good. Do you like wine?
No, I don't drink.
All right. So the answer to that question is no. All right. Next question. Do we got any new CPS news going on?
Not that I know of.
What's going on in North Carolina? Have you heard?
I haven't heard anything else about North Carolina after I heard the Toys for Tots thing. I haven't heard anything else.
Oh, yeah, we got Toys for Tots. Hey, Spanny's trying to get on. Can you get her this link by chance?
If I get disconnected, I'll jump back on.
Yeah, I mean, you have a better chance than me right now. This is ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm very sorry, everybody, too, that I've been in such these facets these past few days of dealing with my issues are. I'm not doing it on purpose. That's for sure. The last thing I irritate all of our walk. But don't forget, guys, tomorrow Senator is coming in. I wonder if we should roll out the red carpet. Do they have a song that you play for them? Not like God Save the King or whatever it is that they play when the president comes out. What's the song when the president comes out? Is it God Save? It's not God Save the King. What's the name of the song when the president comes out? It's not Pomp and Circumstance. That's for graduation. Any help on this one? Anybody? Bueller? Wow, active chat room today, huh? Did Vinny break everybody off the chat room, or nobody wants to talk to us? I don't know. Hey guys, don't forget for Christmas, get my book, CPS Victims Hunting. No, that's the other show that we do. Stay Calm, CPS is coming. It's on Amazon. And if you want, you can order it through me. And if you order it through me, I can just give you an autographed copy. And we'll donate the money to some family or something. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm donating my proceeds from the book to North Carolina. That's right. I forgot. So yeah, make sure you buy that book because I'm going to donate that money to the North Carolina people. I think they make like $7 or $9 a book. So every one of those books that sell, we're going to give $7 to $9 to some cause in North Carolina. So make sure you guys do that. That's good. You know, it's us doing some good deeds. We all got to keep together and help in what we can. I know all of us, we talked about this the other day. Not everybody has daddy dollars and a bunch of money, you know, but every little bit you can do, anything that you do to lift your hand to help these people or any people that are involved with this stuff is enough to warrant a thank you and a handshake and a high five. Right? Like even just sharing this show is enough to, you know, like you're doing something because it's very hard to do something when you're involved with CPS. No doubt about it. Like it sucks. Some days you don't even want to get out of bed. Some days you don't get out of bed. You know, it's a terrible thing. It's a vicious, vicious cycle of crap.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I sent her the link. I don't know why it's not letting her on. Spanny, I don't know why it's not letting you on. I sent you the link. I sent it to two of them.
Come on in, Spanny. I haven't seen Spanny in a minute.
I know she needs to stop showing that knee of hers because I almost passed out when I saw that thing.
Woo, Lord. I'll tell you what, if I showed you my leg, you'd pass out.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I can't.
Yeah. I wouldn't either if I was you.
So everybody needs to get some questions together for the senator. Don't talk about your case because he can't help you unless you're in Delaware.
Chances are slim that you're from Delaware. But if you are, then exciting for you because you get to talk to a senator from there.
Yep. So, and if he doesn't know an answer, he will tell you he doesn't know.
Can I go, you can't handle the truth? Like that?
What?
Can I go, you can't handle the truth? You know, from like A Few Good Men. Senator, I want the truth.
He can handle the truth. He can definitely handle the truth. It's the people that he's going up against. It's the ones that they can't handle the truth.
Yeah, right. Of course. No, I won't do that to him, obviously. I'll treat him with nothing but love and respect.
I did tell him, because like here in Virginia, if you want to watch what's going on and talk at our legislative body, we can actually do it remote, right?
Uh-huh.
So I said, Eric, if I can do it remote, I will be more than glad to talk to your legislative body.
Hell yeah.
About CPS, but I don't think they do remote up there.
Well, come on, they got to. I mean, it's West Virginia.
It's Delaware.
Oh, yeah, Delaware. We're talking Delaware now. So wait a minute. You're advocating for Delaware now?
And it's not that I'm advocating for Delaware. I'm advocating on behalf of parents that are dealing with CPS. I don't care what state they're in.
Oh, all right. Even if they're in West Virginia.
That's Spanny's problem child. But yes, I do advocate in West Virginia.
And a house. So.
Terrible. I hate West Virginia.
I hate the snow.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a lot of snow yet?
No, but some parts of Maryland and West Virginia are getting up to 10 inches under blizzard conditions.
Man, oh man. I wonder. So they're probably sending out all the finest CPS agents out tonight. Let's bang on some doors. CPS is here. Throw the snow at their face.
Don't let them in. Let them stand out in the snow.
Yeah. Make sure go send that heat tape and put it above your door. That way, when they come, you turn the heat tape on and it drops the snow right on them. I'm not saying that I've ever done that before. I'm not saying that you should do it, but I'm just saying that it could be a funny thing.
Well,
Not condoning any actions that come from that.
the property owner is in complete control of his or her property, and if they are trespassing, you have every right to defend yourself.
That's right. So turn on that heat tape, man, and let that stuff flow. Just cover them like a avalanche, you know.
Let the pit bulls out too, because they like the snow.
Yeah. No, that's how they got the restraining order on me, you know. Because I told my dog, I said I could let my dog go and attack you. She would attack you right now, but I'm not going to. And they used that to get a restraining order on me.
Ex partes are so fucked up. I'm telling you, they need to get rid of them.
I went into that courtroom like a flashy king. I represented myself. It was a trial. I was up against the attorney general, and I did well. I put it up there that day. I left nothing on the field, or I left it all on the field. However that goes.
Right.
But I lost that day. But then when we got round 2, when we went to the TPR, I swear to God, it was like Rocky with me and that attorney general. Even a judge, because it was the same judge. She's like, I know you two have history. So you guys need to calm down. I swear, it was like, I could hear the bells ringing and Rocky music going and everything. And I was ready to tear that woman up. I tried to. You know, like the judge like jumps in between us. She's like, all right. It was pretty crazy. 3 hours of that stuff. I was tired after that.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. It's hard. You know, you go into that. If you've never been to trial. Yeah, if you've never been to a trial before, you should definitely, make sure you get a good night's rest before and all this stuff, man, because it's pretty taxing to be on that stand for hours and get grilled with questions. Not to mention the intimidation that it is. It's pretty, maybe we should have a class on that.
Yeah, and they read body language.
Yeah.
Well, they can
I
all
gave him
read
the middle
mine.
finger. I didn't think that was too hard to read. I figured just in case they had a problem with it.
I tell people when my mouth doesn't say, my face and my body will say exactly how I feel about you.
Yeah. Oh man, I wish there was a video of that day because I was pretty angry. And they asked me some questions about my income and everything. And I looked at the judge and I said, do I have to answer this? She goes, yes, you have to answer this. Because they were picking pretty hard at looking for some information. So she asked me about a business that I had been found in one of my ledger books. And I said, she goes, so you have a ice cream shop? And I said, I sure do. And she goes, huh. She goes, and how did you get into the ice cream business, Darren? I said, I'm an entrepreneur. Mic drop. I sat forward, looked right at her. I'm like, I'm an entrepreneur. Yeah, that's probably the only thing you could hear from the microphone was me saying that. Oh, but yeah, when you really do need to get some rest up on those days because it's tough. It's emotional. It's draining. Listening to them pound you about how terrible of a person you are. And even if you're not, just them lying about it is enough to make you just, Jesus. You want to scream at these people. You want to yell at them. The lawyer's not doing shit for you. You're just getting punched in the corner. No one's helping you. So this is why you got to be prepared for these things, people. You need to be prepared. If you just lost your kids to CPS, prepare yourself like you're going to a TPR at the end of this. But start now because it will benefit you to not rather use it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Yeah, and I think we need to prepare people to represent themselves, even if they have an attorney. I'm going to look those cases up. I know I'm not going to have time to do it tomorrow, but
no, we have a senator on tomorrow from Delaware.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
But there are cases out there where the Supreme Court has said that they cannot push attorneys on you.
I know you're right about that too.
I'll have to find them. I know there's at least one. I'll have to find them. But we need to prepare people, even if they have a lawyer, because we already know they just lead you by the little horse straps. You know how they lead the horses to the water, to the slaughter.
Yep, right down a little cattle trough.
Yeah, but they really need to read your book, because your book, from what I've read, will tell you when you need to fire these people.
Yes, I do have a whole section on when it's time and what to look for and what makes them not good for you. Because that's important, because you don't want to be stuck with an attorney that's a piece of junk when you're going into the battle of your life, and you're stuck with this dude that's not worth a shit. Like, it's a terrible thing. It really is. And I can speak that firsthand. And so you need to know these things. Like, what are some telltale signs that I need to get rid of my attorney? First of all, if they don't listen to you, lose your attorney. You know,
and if they're not like you, like every lawyer I've ever hired has to be just as aggressive as me.
Mm-hmm.
They have to.
Yeah, if they don't dislike CPS, fire them.
Exactly.
Fire them. Like, if they don't share the same views with you, say CPS is bad and all this stuff, fire them. I mean, that's for real. You know, like, that's, you know, you don't trust a snake. I don't even know where that saying's going, but don't do it anyway.
The best attorney here in Virginia is Patrick McGraw out of Roanoke.
Patrick McGraw, Roanoke, you're the winner.
I've sent zillions of people to him, and he's helped all but a couple.
Does he win?
He's very good. He's also sued CPS and won for wrongful removals.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he also practices in Iowa.
That's random. Is Iowa right next to you guys in Virginia?
Hell no. I don't know. It's over on towards the West Coast. But he is licensed in Virginia and Iowa.
So look him up if you guys are in Virginia and Iowa, because that's Tiffany recommendation. That's a T4.
And tell him Tiffany sent you, because trust me, this man knows who I am.
And she gets $30. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't get shit.
$30.
I don't get anything.
I know you don't. I'm just fooling with you. But yeah, do use that recommendation. I haven't found one worthy of a recommendation from Maine yet, so we'll just move along that one. Maine's awful.
And he's a lot like me, right? He goes in there and he pisses the judges off. I love it.
That's good. That's kind of a scary and bold thing. You're kind of like, oh boy, I don't know.
Yeah.
But, go for it, man.
But he represented my daughter. And he even told her, don't show up at the courthouse. I'm making a special appearance. Don't even show up. She never stepped one foot in that courthouse. Not one time.
That's nice. That's good
stuff. He said, CPS is the scum of the scum of the scum of the earth.
Yeah, hire this dude.
That's what he told me. He said, Miss Wise. I said, please call me Tiffany.
Miss Wise. Miss Wise.
He said, had you not known your rights, we would be playing catch up. Most of the clients that I have to play from the very beginning to get to where your daughter's case is right now. He said, all I got to do is step right in the middle of this, and this case is over. And it was.
Sorry. Go on.
We won. That's why I recommend him.
Yes, that's good. And he's probably reasonable in price, right?
Well, my son took out a loan to pay him.
Look, here's the deal. You're going to have to pay some money for a good lawyer. That's just the facts here. I mean, you can't. These guys spend a lot of time and money. They will help you, but they still are going to expect some sort of a compensation. They can't do everything for free, because then They wouldn't have the nice cars and the nice houses. There'd
Well,
be no
this
reason to
guy
be a lawyer.
travels. He
Right.
travels.
Yeah.
He's
They go,
4 hours from us. He spent the
yeah.
night up here the night before court.
No, Jesus.
And he had his own person that did this on the and has the laptop set up with the
Yeah.
microphone. So he heard everything on top of him typing.
Oh, wow. Then that probably went back to his office too, right? So they would watch and see what he could say or whatever.
Yep.
Strategy and stuff.
And
Have
we
you ever
won.
seen did you ever see that? I think it's the Ninth Circuit Court the Ninth Circuit Court thing where the caseworker, the lawyer for the caseworker was trying to tell the Ninth Circuit Court that they could lie and about CPS could lie.
Is that with the 3 or 4 judges?
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Yeah, and
talking
they
about
said
Kucinich and all that
absolutely
stuff.
not.
Yeah. Like, are you saying that she can just lie?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Now, if they
no.
ruled that way, I don't know how that works. So can you use Ninth Circuit Court decisions in your case? Is that case lawable? If that's the word?
Anything having to do with CPS, child removals, fraud, coercion, anything that has to do, because every case, I don't care if you're in Alaska, Maine, California, I don't care where you're at. The
She just named off
story,
all the states that we're in.
right. They're all the same. Every story is the same,
Yeah.
just different players, right?
Exactly.
Therefore, any case having to do with CPS coming from the federal and the Supreme Court, you can absolutely use.
Now, should you use case law in your district court when you first go there? When you first there, do you use case law in that fight?
Every time I've represented myself,
Yeah.
of course, when I was doing this, we had to go to the law library. Okay, there wasn't the internet.
Yeah, the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah,
We were using the Dewey Decimal System.
I use case law because it was in their law library. Absolutely. In juvenile and domestic court, yes, use it.
Yeah. And I mean, listen, AI is getting to that point now too. I mean, do your own research, people. Don't let your lawyers just do this stuff and take their word for it. Back them up. Because look, a lot of these lawyers don't know this stuff. And if they, like you give them, ideas to go from, they might, you might be looking at it as out of the box for them. So that definitely can help them. And I say this to everybody: if you're going to use AI, make sure that you reference it with a fine leather-bound book that tells you the truth also, because AI isn't always the AI that it seems to be. So
you always want to do your own research.
Yeah. So you could get my book and do your research out of my book.
Yeah.
Because I back my research with that and my experiences.
Not only that, you need to learn the Constitution, the federal and your state one, and the Bill of Rights, federal and state one, because it will all come into play. All of it comes into play.
It sure does.
And in Supreme Court cases where they have clearly said that code, statutes, rules, and regulations are not laws, even if they look like they're laws, they are not laws.
Yeah, and then we have Mulberry versus Madison.
Sure do.
Yep. I don't have anything to go by right now. I can't quote it, but it pretty much says that if it's not a law, then it's not good. It's not for you.
Even if part of it is correct and the other part is false, the whole thing is no good.
Right. I know the word repugnant is in there.
Yep. It's sure null and void.
Yep. Not to be confused with void ab initio.
Right.
Let's not get those two confused.
Yeah, we got a lot of work to do for this. We're gonna have to do multiple seminars.
We're gonna have to do an overnighter.
No.
I might have to come to West Virginia.
Well, I don't know who you're gonna see in West Virginia, but okay.
I'll stand across the street from you. We'll be at the border.
You are so funny.
Well, Mary must be flipping the breakers because all the power just went off.
Oh my. We're about to end the show anyway.
Did you see how red I am now? I'm
Yeah,
like in a
I saw
submarine.
how red you were.
I'm in a little
There you
submarine.
go.
Whoa, disco. I'm in a little. Yeah, everything's good now, honey. You did it. Do you know the cats fell through the ceiling? I don't know. It's pretty cold in here. Look at my
Yeah.
woman out there pressing buttons with electricity. I don't want to do that. That's dangerous. She's put her finger in the socket once in a while.
Oh my.
I know. I know it's bad when she come out and her hair's standing up. I know not to say
Oh
nothing
Lord.
to her. I just kind of back away. Smoke coming out of her ears. Whoa. All right, baby. You good? Sit down for a minute, would you? Watch out for the blanket. You're singeing it.
Oh my.
Yeah. It's all fun and games until you spontaneously combust.
Yeah, right.
Wouldn't that be great though? Would you laugh if all of a sudden I just burst into fire right now?
No.
Or would you think it was weird? I would laugh. I'm sorry, I would laugh. You just started. I mean, I think it would be laughing in fear, but I think I would still laugh. Like when you're so scared, you laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would be screaming for Mary to call 911.
Yeah, like they're gonna come in and hose me down. They're never gonna get here in time if you spontaneously combust.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, we got a fire extinguisher. She clips it right to my back just in case it happens. I have an
Oh
answer system
Lord.
right on me. Oh Lord.
All right.
Yep.
So tomorrow, I'm going to
Be
call you
here.
early.
Yep.
Make sure everything's working right because we got to go on at 7.
Yep. I will be here with my
And I
bells
want
and
them.
whistles.
And I want them to talk to us backstage before we start the show.
Yep. And don't forget, guys, tomorrow night, it's just me and Tiff.
Just me, Tiff, and the Senate, me, Darren, and the senator and his wife.
Yep. That sounds like Gilligan's Island. Senator and his wife. Movie star. Tiff and Punisher. Here on CPS Isle. Don't quit my day job. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow night. Check it out. We'll be there. You guys be there. We'll have bells and whistles and all that good stuff on. I'm going to play something to get us out of this. Let's see. What do I want to play here? We'll do this one. What I can do. This is all I can do off this little phone. I'm so disappointed in my day. This is going to be so great. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see y'all tomorrow.